the rope. Trust me, if you know, then you know. 100 degrees or 40 below, I'm doing it big for show. Tell me the code, give me the pencil. Them boys ain't got no credentials. They trace the kid like a stencil. I'm liking your rental, fake it and make it, huh? That be the win you chasing, huh? You couldn't believe it would have been me who's gone and made it, huh? Yeah, I do it big, big, big. I'm coming to win. I do it big, big, big. Say it again. I do it big, big, big. I'm coming to win. I do it big.
Hey, where you been? I've been looking for you.
Like your shirt.
Hey, guess who gave me this?
Give me that mic.
Guess who gave me this?
Keith Davis.
Oh! Yeah.
How did I guess?
I don't know, you just did. You know, you always send stuff for birthdays and stuff. You want to show the shirt? Show the shirt for Keith. Look at that.
My favorite. Okay, so guys, this shirt is the reason I started lifting weights.
Yeah.
Between that and Bloodsport,
And Van Damme, yeah.
that movie, when I was 12 years old, 19, it was 85, right?
85.
Summer of 85 was my best summer ever.
Really? Why?
I don't know, man. I just, I had a good summer that year.
Really?
Yeah, I remember I had a calendar and I used to have like all these things written down. Do you used to have a calendar on your room wall?
Yeah,
I used to have a calendar because I used to get like cards, like for Christmas, as part of our stocking stuffers, we would get calendars. Like, who uses a calendar now?
I know.
We used to sell. Look at this guy riding on the side of the dude. You're not even supposed to ride a bike over there. This guy's riding a
my
bicycle,
God.
dude.
Yeah, there's a bicycle on the side of the freeway. Hold
Like,
on.
it's illegal. But
Oh, geez.
so we used to have calendars. We used to sell calendars. Remember, you used to like see like
Yeah.
I remember like fitness chicks used to sell their calendars and stuff. Which is
I know.
cool, you know.
Firemen used to do that to
Yeah,
make money.
yeah,
You remember
yeah.
that?
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah, so I totally forgot about that. So I had a calendar, and I wrote on this calendar like all the good things that happened to me that summer, man.
Nice.
And that was Rocky IV came out.
Oh my God.
I thought Ivan Drago was so big in that movie.
I know. He was tall too, and you know, for a while when they were filming Creed 2, he was training at Gold's every morning.
Oh yeah.
We were there. We would see him every day. Yeah, he was getting back in shape. Eric talked to him even, Merlin.
What did you say?
Dolph was actually the one who said, "Hey, you're training pretty hard over here." And then Merlin said, "Jay doesn't think so." He didn't say that, but he did say that. Yeah. It was a thrill.
What did he look like?
He was, you know, he's not that big and not much, but he's just getting back into it. You know, they were just about to film.
Well, yeah, I saw he went through cancer or something.
I know, that sucks.
It's just crazy. Like, I used to see James Caan and Ray Liotta.
Ray Liotta.
Yeah, they both passed away now, you know.
Well, the other one, the dancer too, the black dancer, remember a long time ago?
Yeah.
You know what I mean.
Gregory Hines.
Yes. He was in Taps. He was there all the time, yeah. We were just talking about that today, actually, all the celebrities we met over there. It was great. Ted Danson, we'd see him all the time.
Yeah, Ted's still there, because I see people take... Dave Lieberman took a picture with him.
Yeah. I'm just walking.
All right, so we are at... Show the sign.
Boom.
We're at Fit Club. I can't believe you show up with these shoes.
Well, I don't have a hookup like you.
Dude, you have endless supply.
Huh? What do you mean?
Any Atomics you want.
Really?
So who bought you these shoes?
I bought them.
You did?
Yeah, they were getting too old. I still wear the other ones, but they're getting pretty old.
Bro, we wear the same size. All you gotta come do is you steal my protein, you can steal my shoes too.
Okay, no more talking. No more talking.
Show your shoes. I don't even know what those are.
They're Goodyear shoes.
Where do you buy that?
Online. Well, I didn't know. I want to get the new the shoes like this, but blue and gray. No, gray and
paint purple or gray.
Gray.
Gray,
Yeah, purple. Yeah. I'm colorblind. You know that. It looks blue to me.
So they're gonna actually make this outside area into something special. They're talking about putting a link fence and stuff here.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Huh.
But this is, dude,
nice.
this is the life. Like I talked about in the last video, this is gonna be just like the same video as the last video.
Yep.
Makiyaki Grill,
I know.
In-N-Out Burger. So it's kind of funny when I asked Diaz, he's in here. Did you see him or no?
Yeah.
I said, so how come I can't tag FitClub from the location on the phone on Instagram? Yeah. He says, just tag In-N-Out Burger. So I tag In-N-Out Burger now.
Okay. Why? Why is it not popping yet?
I don't know. It's
new?
just not, because it's not officially open yet.
Okay.
You know, the gym's not official.
Yeah, they're not technically finished, they say. Although it looks pretty finished to me.
Did you see the fire when you drove down the 215?
Yeah.
You could see it the other night when it was burning
It was still
from here.
burning the day after.
Yeah. Next to you last night, and I was like,
It was late.
yeah, man.
Like
you know
9:30?
why? You know what last night was? I don't know if you watched my Instagram story, but I was like, man, I don't know if I feel like training, whatever. And I went to the gym, and, you know, it was like the best workout ever.
Isn't it like that sometimes? It's just hard to get there.
But
once
you know
you're
what?
there.
You know what, though? Because, as you know, like, I've been kind of locked up doing this. I mean, last week I had a very off week. So I'm going to check my weight today, which I was getting closer to 250. I was feeling really good. Wow. But I missed some meals. I had to travel to Tampa. I was doing some stuff in California. So I did get backtracked a little bit. And this is the one thing where I always said for the Olympia, I stopped traveling. You remember I cut it after like Lonnie's show, right?
Yeah.
And I'd say, that's it. I'm not traveling after June. And I'd have July, August, and September to perform and get in the gym. And that's why, because, you know, you just get mishaps. I was delayed both ways traveling to Tampa.
Oh, geez.
So it was a little stressful, but I'm eating, you know, I'm on 4 meals already today. So I'll eat my 5th after this. Feeling good. You know, we'll see what the weight is, but just trying to be particular, man. Just trying to, you know, get to that goal. And like I said, that goal's not ending on the 3rd of August.
Yeah.
Everything's going, you know, I feel good. The gym was great. I walked out of Kilo last night and I said, I'm rich.
I know.
Because I felt
that feeling.
And you know,
there,
and the funny thing is, it was really busy last night, like the restaurants and stuff. So it was kind of cool.
Yeah, I love
good vibe. So what I'm going to do, guys, I'm going to shoot this workout and then I'll talk a little bit about after, and then we'll kind of regroup and
okay.
Come on in, let's get it.
We gotta repeat that.
Or was it a moment of truth?
Okay.
$243.5.
Boom.
I lose weight quick, don't I?
Well, you're back home now, so you'll be fine.
All right, guys, so we just finished an arm workout. It seems like we're just doing this yesterday, actually, here at the same place. It's kind of funny when, you know, I wanted to do an arm video because it seems to be like everyone's favorite. Everyone always asks me about arm training. It's like arms or chest or calves, right? So I'm going to talk through the exercises. Like always, I always start with triceps first. And this week, instead, I kind of reverse a little bit. So I started with a press down movement. So I used kind of a shorter straight bar. You know, did 2 warm-up sets and then 3 working sets, pyramiding the weight up. I went up to like 120 and really just trying to really get a contraction. I know that sometimes these reps look a little short, but the contraction's there, okay? And then I went over next to the rope press down, but I think I mentioned this, and I don't know if it's gonna be cut into the video or not, but I got on my knees and I actually keep the arms a little close, and I was getting good contraction out of it. And for me, you know, that seems to work better for me. I feel like when I'm at a lower body position and going through the reps, and with this I went into like 3 or 4 sets total, like 10 or 12 reps, I didn't even really count, but really just kind of get that contraction to the tricep, and it felt good. I felt good, and you know, that the pump was starting to really flow by then. So the next exercise we went over to is the overhead dumbbell. Now with this exercise, I'm focused on 3 sets. I did it on kind of like a preacher bench, and I backed up to that. You know, sometimes the seats are a little high, the back of the seat, so it's hard to get the extension. And one thing about these, I don't have any elbow pain. So you see me going through the repetitions, really just trying to get that stretch. I believe that anytime you do your tricep movements, you know, you're gonna do your pressing movements, but you also gotta do your extension movements. So that was the next exercise. And then I went over to the dip machine which was, you know, kind of different hammer strength than we've used in the past. That's really good. I mean, I've done like free weights, whatever else for dips, but focused on 3 sets there, pyramiding the weight up a little bit, really getting the contraction. You see the chest pieces on the back side of that. So it's kind of cool. And then I finished with tricep extension with dumbbells. Kickbacks, I did 2 arms. I used to do these single arm. You can do them either way. I did 3 sets of those, just focusing on 10 or 12 repetitions, really getting that contraction, felt good. And then of course rolled right into the biceps. First exercise of biceps was that Nautilus machine, and I would not fit into this if I was full size as I used to be, because it is really close, but I really like this. I do 2 arms at a time, did 3 sets here. First set I was extremely pumped, very easy to get the pump once you have the triceps pumped up. Then rolled into our dumbbell curls. Now I did the first set standing, alternate dumbbells, rolled into some seated, focused on really getting the contraction. I try to do like 8 to 10 each arm, really starting to feel it there. Biceps are nice and full. And then I did on the incline bench, the spider curls. Now I did this with a straight bar. Now I usually do dumbbells, I do cambered bar. I did the straight bar this time, 3 sets, focusing on 10 or 12 repetitions, really getting that contraction, good burn on these. And then of course the last movement is gonna be your preacher bench. Sometimes I do single, I did double, 3 sets here. Really just getting that contraction, getting that good pump. All in all, felt pretty good. Today was another day I probably was not going to train because I haven't really taken any days off since I came back from Tampa. You know, I've been extremely busy. Like I said, just really trying to get my body back, get my weight climbing back up. I'm not happy with being in the mid 240s. I really wanted to be 250 by this time, because at 8 weeks, you know, I started making the transition, starting to add some extra cardio in, doing 2 sessions a day. This morning I did about 25 minutes. So I'm probably gonna finish with a little bike work and, you know, just get the body firing tonight. You know, keeping the metabolism going, eating the food. I still feel like I'm not eating enough, especially if my weight's not climbing up super fast. So, you know, the next 7.5 weeks, you know, it's just trial and error to see how my body reacts. Trying to just get as full as possible and, you know, make progress. So when I look at myself on my 50th, I say, man, where I want to be, but I know I'm going to say this is not it. I'm going to keep going. So for you guys that have been following along, you see all the content out there. You see all the platforms. We're doing a lot of educational stuff. One thing I can say now, being retired, being off the stage, what's better than to give educational advice, right? So a lot of trial and error through my training. There's no specific that works exactly for everyone. Everyone has their own well-being to what they want to achieve. We're all going to have good and bad days. I always say not every day is a rock star day. We all go through it. So I'm going to keep plugging away. I'm going to keep you guys updated on what we got going on. You know, we kind of roll with it from there. So until next time, guys, make sure you guys like, subscribe, follow, comment below. Tell me how this Fit for 50 or these videos have been helping you, because we've been doing a ton of content. We're lurking towards 800,000 to hit 1 million. That's our goal for 2023, is to hit 1 million, get that plaque, and then we move forward from there. So I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you for following along, and wherever you guys are around the world, stay focused, stay hungry, most importantly, stay huge.
No mercy for you, no worries for you. That Game of Thrones, go Cersei on you. I flip the script, I roll the dice. Don't fall asleep, cause I'm working nights. Hey, you tryna